Good morning, everybody. So, update from Thunder Ridge Homestead. Today is Saturday, March the 31st. And as you can see, we still don't hardly have any green grass in the yard. We still have winter mess everywhere from storms that blew in. And I have this beautiful hole that my grandson dug. Isn't that great? That's how you know you're a grandparent. Let him dig a hole in the yard. First stop is our garden. And as you can see, we haven't made very much progress at all. It is a giant mess. We had storms the other day, so we've got trash blown everywhere around from the neighbor's house and from our house, and just a mess. We do have onions planted. My grandson, the kid, planted these the other day. 100 onion sets all by himself. No guarantees on the spacing. In this bed, I don't know if you can see it or not, but we just have a few peas barely starting to sprout. And these peas have been planted since Valentine's Day, believe it or not. And that is all the results we've got so far. It has been a cold, miserable, wet winter. We have this shroud over them to keep the chickens out. And there are more peas in this planter as well. And so far the garden consists of peas and the onions. That's pretty sad. I'll give you a little pasture update. We have had a lot of rain, but it has been just cloudy and extremely cold. And so you can see the growth where our pasture has made, which is very, very little. We have just stopped spring break on the homestead. I have been putting the ewes and the lambs out starting at about 4 o'clock and leaving them out 2 to 3 hours every night, just giving them a little taste of that spring grass. When you've had them off of grass, it's got a very high moisture content, and you need to be sure and reintroduce it slowly so that they don't get diarrhea. Our noisy black ewe Time and her little baby, her name is Honey, are doing just fine. Honey's really growing well now. She was born on the 18th of this month. And our little crew of triplets are really, really thriving. They've got a little bit of scours again. This time it's from eating the grass, or because they're starting to eat grass. And they're about a month old. And they're just really thriving. And all of these lambs are pure Katahdin. They do not have papers. But all of the baby lambs are girls. I guess all the mama lambs are girls too, but you know. So they've got this lamb fold with a creep feeder. And as you can see them, they're going through a gate over there. And there's a secondary pen that's got just a little bit of grass in it. And then they've got the back barn stall opened up to them now, so they can go back in there and kind of lounge in the sun a little bit during the day. Gives them a little more space since we're getting kind of crowded. Here's where the most update is needed. Eula, which is the last sheep here. As you can see, she's really starting to shed around her neck and into her belly and stuff, and little patches on her back. She had her babies last night. About 6:45 she went into labor, and I'm sorry guys, I just didn't stream this one this time. I just had too much to do. But they're two little very healthy boys, and as you can see, she's being a really good mama. Yesterday is what you would have called one of those big days. We've been very busy. First of all, this is birthday season at our house. My husband starts us off in February, the end of February, and then my son, and then my daughter, and we're coming up on my grandson's birthday in the first part of April, and of course, yesterday was Good Friday. And so it has been a busy, busy life. We went yesterday to a friend's house, and my grandson was off school all day, so we went outside, went to her house and had breakfast. Then we went to Walmart, and then I had to go to the feed store, and then we had a barbecue, and got done with the barbecue and came out here, and you know, I was tired and I just wanted to do chores and take a shower and go to bed. And lo and behold, that was a good day for Eula to have babies. So that's what she did. So I was out here in the barn till about 10 o'clock before I could get in. And then this morning I feel like somebody ran me over with a lawnmower. That's just part of the arthritis, but as you can see, they're doing very well. The little white boy we're calling Bob, and the little brown and white boy I'm calling Ernie, after my grandma's brothers. So Bob and Ernie are here and safe, and this is our last ewe to lamb, which means we're about ready to kick the rest of the spring into high gear. We'll be getting these girls once the lambs are big and strong and healthy, and these little babies can keep up about another week or so. I keep them in the short lot for another week, most of the day anyway. And then they'll be out on pasture, growing, growing, growing. I've mentioned before, but we put them in these little small pins. They're called lamb jugs for the first 24 to 48 hours. That gives the mamas a chance to heal up, and it gives the babies a chance to figure out for sure who mama is and where the milk jugs are. But these little guys are doing great. As you can see, we still have trouble. Ira is still with us. He's getting big, and right now he is busily rebreeding. He's rebreeding Rosemary for me. So Rosemary can have late lambs this year. Let's go to the turkey pen for a minute. As you can see, they're in pretty good feather and shape. Need to do a little more wing trimming. But they're all doing well. Getting ready to go outside. What you say, Jake? What you say, Jakey? Doesn't he look like tough stuff? He's not. He's a nice boy. They're all going to go outside and have some fun in their little playpen. Our final piece of update comes from the broody house. And as you can see, my white-laced red Cornish has hatched some babies. These are crossed with a black Marin rooster. And we've got, they're basically just barnyard mix. I've got a couple of different colored ones in there. But most of my hens are either Marins or Cornish. So that's what they're a mix of. But we have 8 babies. There we go. And this is in the double wide coop. And as you can see, it's a really good place to start babies. It gives the mama enough room to walk around, keeps her safe and sound, gives babies some protection. But this is our 8 new babies. They hatched on the 27th of March. So, that's it for the spring update. I'm glad y'all came along, and thanks for watching. If you guys enjoy these videos, please like, share, and please subscribe. Remember, I have got a contest going on. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, we are doing a giveaway. So I just want everybody to be aware of that, and be sure and sign up. Thanks for watching. Happy Easter.